Neve.
Yes, Miss Amir.
Miss Ola present. Thank you. Hello, Miss Sheetal. Can you hear me?
Yes, Miss, I can hear you. We are just going live. So, is everybody there? Miss Sunita, one second.
Yes, Miss. Everybody is there. Hello.
Everyone's present?
Yes, Miss. All the students, all the learners are present.
Okay, Miss. So,
All.
learners, all the best. And we will start as if we are starting now. Remember, you all will be live. Please be very clear when you're passing it to your team member. Don't take maximum amount of time for yourself. If you're sure you don't know, say TT member. So your team member will answer immediately. Okay. And if nobody knows, say pass. All right. So we get the clues that we need to move on. Okay. All the best. Miss,
Somebody's mic is on. Please put it off. Can we continue? Can we continue? We are live. Can we start? Please stop the instructions.
a very good afternoon, dear viewers and all the participants. I, Sheetal Mehra Yadav, on behalf of JBCL International School, Oshiwara, welcome you all to the Jeopardy quiz show intermediate. We are all set to start our event. Our learners have put in a lot of effort to bring this day into action. Let us encourage them and start with the event. Our mentor, Ms. Sunita Bakru, has put in her heart to train our learners. Appreciated, Ms. Sunita. So first of all, let me take you through the list of participants from each house. Joining us today for the quiz from the GG house, we have the following learners. From the SS house, the learners participating are from the TT house, and last but not the least, from the VV house. Before we move on, just a few rules and regulations that you all need to remember for today's event. Please keep your cameras on throughout the quiz. It might cost you a penalty from your score. Keep your mics ready before you turn to answer immediately. Ensure you can hear through the headphones clearly. First answer or no answer, whatever is heard by the quiz master, only that is counted. Coordinate well with your team leader. Be alert for your team's turn and do not answer out of turn. It might cost you points, okay? Be honest. Do not search the answers on the net. This is your test of knowledge, okay? Most important, enjoy the quiz. So what is today's Jeopardy quiz all about? We are having 4 rounds. The first one, getting quizzical and going deep, is a warm-up round. The second round is the imagery and soundproof, which is an audio-visual round. The third round is a current affairs round. And the last one is a rapid fire. The questions for the rapid fire round has been chosen by the team. The theme has been chosen by the team. So before we begin, one more point. The scorekeepers for the event are Ms. Roshni Rao and myself. And the quiz master is our very own Ms. Sunita Bhakru. So please note that we will be giving out the scores at the end of round 1 and round 2 only. Watch our Facebook page and our Instagram page for the final results and the scores. Okay, my warm wishes are with all of you learners. We wish you all good luck. Give your very best and let the event begin. Miss Sunita, on to you.
Okay. Good afternoon, learners. A warm welcome to all of you. And I'm sure you all are. A little technical glitch on that. वो डिले हो रहा है क्या है वो बार बार एको हो रहा है नहीं समझ में आ रहा क्या हो रहा है सुनो
Are you all nervous or are you confident? Yes? Dear learners? Are you all nervous or are you confident? Yes? Dear learners? Are you all nervous or are you confident? Yes? Dear learners?
Okay, so as most of the learners will be knowing, we have 4 rounds in today's Jeopardy quiz. The first round, getting quizzical and going deep, which is basically a warm-up round to get us started and get going on the quizzing path. Each question will be there will be 4 categories, and there will be most of the learners will be knowing. We have 4 imagery and soundproof is in today's Jeopardy quiz. The first round, getting quizzical and going deep, which is basically a warm-up round to get us started and get going on there is current affairs related. Each question will be there will be 4 categories, and there will be most of the learners will be knowing. We have four
imagery
rounds
and soundproof is
in today's Jeopardy quiz. The first round, getting quizzical and going deep,
200
which is basically a warm-up round to get us started.
each is
And get
15
going
seconds.
on
You will get a 1
the
minute
quizzing
current
part.
affairs related
Each
to
question will be there will be
latest
four
happenings.
categories,
We'll be
and
using the
there will
setup
be most of the learners will be knowing how
Run
we have
which team to start
four
with.
imagery
Rapid
and
fire
soundproof
is the
in
second
today's
round,
Jeopardy
which is
quiz.
for 200
The first
points
round,
each question.
getting
Rapid
quizzical and
fire,
going
there are
deep,
200,
which is
400
basically a warm-up round to get us started.
Each is
And
15
get going
seconds.
on
You will get a 1 minute
current
current
affairs
affairs
related.
each
Question will be there will be four categories,
We'll be
and
using the
there will
setup
be most of the learners will be knowing how we have
which team to start
four
with.
imagery and soundproof in today's.
There is lot of echoing, miss. We cannot hear anything. Miss Sheetal's voice is being echoing along with Miss Sunita's voice, so we cannot hear anything.
Miss Sanjukta, we're trying to fix it. Learners, just be patient.
Okay, sorry for all those technical glitches. And we live in this modern world where we have technical glitches happening at every step of the way. So let's hope we have a smooth journey from here on, and let's move on with the first round. Let's get quizzical. So I hope you all are ready for this. And let me go through the rules with. So there are going to be four categories of subjects. There will be three questions, each worth 100, 200, or 300 points. You have a 10-second timer which starts after a gap after the clue is displayed on the screen. I will not be reading out the questions. You have the benefit of reading it at your own pace. Whatever points are you will be receiving it if it is answered correctly. There is no pass on and there are no minus points. All the best, and let's start with the first round. The first category is maths. Second, books. The third category, humanities. The fourth category, sciences. You have now 2 minutes to go into your breakout rooms and discuss your strategies for this. Okay, give me a moment on that, please. Okay, learners, please move to your breakout rooms now. You have 2 minutes to discuss your strategies and be back into the main session. So while the learners are in the breakout rooms making their strategies of how to tackle best the different ways they can answer. So there will be learners joining in. They will be deciding who can answer best. So the learners have been practicing now more than a month, and they've been developing their different ways of who's going to be the first speaker, who can answer the questions best, and they will be given a chance to even pass on to their own team member to give an answer. Living in a virtual world, a team event, this was the best way we could come up with team events, a team strategy. So we will be stopping the breakout room now. The learners will be joining us in 10 seconds. Okay, learners, please join the main session. Learners, please move into the main session.
Monsieur screen is fully blacked out for me.
Okay, are we ready now?
Yes, miss.
Okay, let's start with the spinning of the wheel and let's decide who's going to lead this session today. And we begin with the TT house. TT house, please get ready for choosing your score question and your category. TT house, please choose your category and score question.
Books 200.
Okay. Here you go.
Rick Riordan.
And it is correct. It is Rick Riordan. 200 points for the TT house. We move to the VV house. Please choose a category and a score question.
Science is 200.
Science is 200.
Anyone maybe?
Okay, any answers?
Isaac Newton.
Okay, so the answer is Isaac Newton. We move on to the next category, the next team. Gigi House, please choose your category and score question.
Science is 300.
Absolutely. Science is 300 coming up for the Gigi House.
Force. Force.
It is not force. That's an incorrect answer. The answer is inertia. And we move on to the next team, SS House. Please choose your category and score question.
Maths 200.
Maths 200. Just a second. Here we go.
Equation.
Could you be a little louder and clearer, please?
Equation.
Equation, and that is the correct answer. Request learners to please speak a little loudly and into their mics. Okay, and the next team, we move on to the next team, SS.
Yes,
Is it
miss.
SS team?
Yes, miss.
Okay, sorry, it's for the TT house. TT team, please go ahead, choose your category and score question.
Miss Maths 100.
Maths 100. Here you go. Okay, any answers?
Yes, it is a rectangle.
It is?
A rectangle.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that answer clearly. Please, could you speak
It is
loudly?
A rectangle.
It's a rectangle. No, it is not a rectangle. It is a trapezium. Okay, we move on to the next house. VV house, please choose your your category and your score question.
Miss Books 100.
Okay, VV house, books 100 for you.
Anyone from BB House?
Anyone? No answers? Okay, so since there are no answers, I'm just going to open it and we'll just go on to the answer, and it is Coraline. The answer is Coraline. There's a story behind this that the author actually wrote the name as Caroline, but it got typed wrong, and the typo error was accepted by the publishing house, and they said, let's go by Coraline, and that's how the name of this novel is. Okay, let's move on to the next team. GG team, please choose your score. Please choose your category and score question.
Humanities 200.
Okay, that's the first one for humanities. Here you go. We need to be knowing this answer. Yes?
I don't think I know it.
Okay. Would
Does
anybody in the
anyone
team
else?
like to answer? Okay, since I'm not getting any answers, I'm going to reveal the answer. It's called a ziggurat, pyramidal stepped temple tower, which was found when they were excavating the archaeological sites. So let's move on to the next team, the SS house. Please choose your category and score question.
Maths 300.
Okay, here you go.
Anybody else in SS?
Yes, it's used to find prime numbers.
It's used to find
Prime numbers.
Absolutely correct. And it is 300 points for the SS house. Absolutely correct. It is used to find prime numbers. Let's move on to the TT house. TT house, please choose your, yes?
Humanities 100.
Here you go, humanities for 100.
TT member.
Okay, so it's to make the feet shaped like a lotus.
The feet shaped like a lotus. Uh, I'm not going to give it to you because the actual answer is because it symbolized a high status. So that was the reason the women in China in the olden days, they used to bind their
Got
feet.
married.
Absolutely. Okay, let's move on to the next team. Please choose your category and your score question. BB House, please choose your category and your score question.
Science is 100.
I cannot hear you, sorry.
Science is 100.
Okay, here you go. What's the answer?
Anyone else from VV?
Vascular tissue.
Absolutely correct. It is vascular tissues. So that is 100 points for the VB house. Let's move on to the next. Gigi, please choose your category and score question.
Humanities 300.
Okay, humanities for 300.
Anybody from GP?
Pyramids of Giza, like one of the tombs. Yeah, they were all called pyramids. The tombs.
I'll not accept that. It was called the Valley of the Kings. So it was a huge site and it was called the Valley of the Kings. Okay, let's move on to the last
Yes.
and the
There is a
last
Valley
question.
of the Queens also.
Oh, that's a lovely. I didn't know that. Thank you so much for sharing that information. We need to be researching on that. Okay, the last question on the board and uh, SS House,
Yes,
please
miss.
be ready.
Yes, miss. Yes, miss. Anyone from SS?
Okay, any guesses?
Miss, I'm not from their house, but I can I?
Yes, it's open to the other
It's
houses.
holes.
It is holes, absolutely correct. But sorry, no points. And I strongly would recommend that you all read this book. It is a very enlightening book and
Yeah, I've
really,
read it, miss. I really enjoyed it.
that's great. That's great. Lovely. So that was at our round one. So let's get to our scorers and let's see what do we have in store and where have we all reached. So over to you, Miss Sheetal, to share with us the scores, please.
Are you all excited or are you all, what are you all anticipating? Which team is leading? Any guesses?
SS.
Yes, I think.
Did you all keep a tab on who is answering?
Yes. I didn't
Okay.
count the points though.
Okay, let's see.
We got 0.
There you go. So the scores at the end of round one, Gigi, you're yet to open your account. SS 500, TT 200, VV 100. Don't lose hope. There are still 3 more rounds, okay? Games
Miss,
can change, yes?
Vivi answered sciences and Vivi is supposed to have 300. We first answered sciences correct for 200, and then we answered vascular tissues correct for 100.
No, the sciences wasn't given
No,
a
it
lot.
was no. The person was from Vivi only. Who answered the?
But nobody said it.
Yeah, the answer wasn't even heard, and Miss Sunita would have said 300. That was 100.
Okay, we'll make that correction. Okay, let's begin with the next round. And I'm sure you all are looking forward for this round because it's the most exciting round, the audiovisual round. So this is imagery and soundproof, where we will have some images or we will have some sound clues. Please pay attention to the images and the sound clues very carefully because the timer is going to be ticking. The rules for this round are that each question, there are four categories and the points are worth 200, 400 and 600. The timer will begin roughly after about 2 seconds or 3 seconds so that you have time to see the clues. In this, there are 12 questions and on all the 12 questions, you can double your points. But you need to tell me before I reveal the question. So if you're choosing a question for 200, you can first tell me that we would like to double it and then I will reveal the answer. In case you give the answer and it is incorrect, then the original points will be deducted from your score. So if you chose a question for 200, you answered it, you doubled it, it became 400, but the answer was wrong, we minus 200. So already let's move on to the different categories. The first category, monuments. Second, music. The third category, personalities. The fourth category, voices. And we'll open the breakout rooms for you all. Sorry about that. Okay, let's start breakout rooms. Please move into your houses. So the audiovisual round basically tests whether they have been listening and they have been up to date with their music and they have been listening to keeping a focus on the different images which they see when they are researching on Google. So the learners throughout their academic course, they do have a lot of projects and they are researching at those times when they need to search for images for their projects. Even the various subject teachers, they show them various videos on different topics. So a test of a little bit of knowledge on these kind of videos is okay. So we just have like about another minute and they will be okay. If everyone is ready and in the room, we'll start with the session. And let's start with the spinning of the cycle to see who is going to begin this round. And it is the TT house again. Looks like the TT house is in luck. Okay, let's move on. TT house, are you ready?
Yes, miss.
Right, TT house. Please remember in this round you can double your points on any question. Please, TT house, choose your score, choose your category and your score question.
Miss, personality is 200.
And here is personalities for 200.
Miss, can my other team member answer? Like other team?
Yes, yes. Okay, so the time is up. No answer, and the answer is Sudha Murthy. I did not get any answers, so I'm not going to accept that. That was a little late. Okay, so we move on to the next house, the VV house. VV house, please choose your category and score question.
Miss Music 400.
Would you like to double it?
No, miss.
Okay, here we go. Recognize this instrument.
Anyone from the VV house?
Can I harmonium?
It is not a harmonium.
Miss, it's a harmonica.
It's not a harmonica, it's an accordion. So no question, no points for that. We move on to the next category and the next team. Gigi House, please choose your your category and your score question.
100 monuments.
You chose 200?
Monuments.
Okay. Identify the monument.
Anybody else? Taj Mahal.
No, that is the incorrect answer. It is not the Taj Mahal. It is the Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi. This was when it was lighted up at the 26th January Republic Day. Okay, let's move on to the next team. SS House, please choose your category and your score question.
Voices 200.
Sure, voices for 200.
Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially.
Any answer?
Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi. It is the incorrect answer. It is Jawaharlal Nehru. He was speaking on the midnight of 15th August 1947 when we got our independence. Okay, no points for that. Let's move on to the next team, the TT House. TT House, please choose your category and score question.
Music 200.
Would you like to double it?
No, miss.
Okay, let's move on. Guess the singer of this popular track.
Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran.
Yes, and don't you regret not doubling it? 200 points for the TT House. Okay, let's move on to the next team. VB House, please choose your category and score question.
Voices 400.
Voices for 400. Identify the film star.
My son was asked by my mother-in-law the other day, don't you want to be a movie actor? He wants to be a soccer player. He wants to be an athlete, which I also wanted to be.
Right.
So, she says, you're nice looking and, your dad is.
Yes,
so he
I'm
looked at
from the
me and
VV
said,
house.
I'd like my dad to continue doing.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Shah Rukh Khan.
Absolutely correct. It is Shah Rukh Khan. Vivi gets 400 for that. It is Shah Rukh Khan. He was talking about his elder son. Okay, let's move on to the Gigi House. Gigi House, please choose your category.
Music 600. I will not double it.
Okay, I got that. Okay, here you go. Try listening to this and tell me what instrument it is.
Is is this a saxophone?
It is not a
Is
saxophone.
it a trumpet?
Who gave that answer?
Gigi.
There was already an answer coming, so I'm going to only accept the first answer. I cannot accept the second answer. Sorry. It is a trumpet. So we go back to the screen and SS House, your turn. Please choose
Miss,
a
I'll
category.
go 600 for voices.
600 for voices.
After 6 months, I couldn't see the value in it. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. And here I was, spending all the money my parents had saved their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it would all work out okay. It was pretty scary at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made.
Mark Zuckerberg.
It is the incorrect answer. It is not Merkel. No, I'll not accept another answer. It is Steve Jobs. Team, please remember, we will take only the first answer. Okay? It is Steve Jobs speaking at a university where he had given the inaugural speech. Okay, let's go back to the home screen and TT House, your turn. Please choose a category and score question. TT House.
Monuments 400.
Name this monument.
TT member.
It is the Statue of Unity.
It is the Statue of Unity. Can anyone tell me on who's the person in whose name this
Sardar Patel.
It is Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and it is in fact the tallest statue with a height of 182 meters. It's the tallest statue in the world. Okay, back to the home
It is
screen.
2 times the size, 2 or 3 times the size of the Statue of Liberty.
Absolutely, yes. So in fact, I think we aren't going to have any competition for a very long time to come. Okay, let's have the VV House. Please choose a category and a score question.
Monument 600.
Okay, Monument 600 for you.
Anyone from VV?
The Washington Monument.
It is the Washington Monument. I will give it to you. And it was to commemorate George Washington when he was Commander-in-Chief of the American Revolutionary War. And he was also the first President of the United States. So that is 600 points for the VV House. Good going. Let's go on to the Gigi House. Gigi House, please choose a category and score question.
Personalities 400.
And here you go, personalities. Can you name this personality and head of state?
Anybody in the Gigi? No.
Okay, since I haven't got any answers, I'm going to move on, and it is Venkaiah Naidu, the Vice President of India. Okay, let's move on to the home screen and the last question on the board.
Yes.
SS House, that's your question. Be ready. Identify this woman who has been an inspiration to everyone.
Katya, lower your camera. SS house, anybody?
Miss,
Okay.
may I? I'm not from their house.
Yes. Okay. SS house, no points for it. And yes, I open it to the other houses.
Is it Kalpana Chawla?
It is not Kalpana Chawla, but you were so close. It is Sunita Williams. She's an American astronaut um, at NASA. So that was really close, and we come to the end of this round. And over to the scorers to tell us where we stand. Okay.
Katya, can you lower your camera, please?
Okay, let's move on. Yes, scorers, where do we stand?
Yes, miss, give me a minute. I'm just sharing the screen. Okay. So they're waiting with bated breath here. There you go. At the end of round two, Gigi yet to open the score. SS 500, TT 800 points, and VV 1100 points. So Anahat, just about your query, we are going to see the recording, but we had noted down that it was after the time was up, that, and Miss Sunita, the quiz master, had not given any indication whether the answer was accepted or no. So we'll have a look at the recording and we'll update the scores. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Over to you, Miss Sunita.
Okay, thank you so much. And that looks like really exciting scores. GG House, nothing to worry about. We have two more rounds to go. And let's start with the round which I'm sure you all have been waiting for. So I'm going to just, we'll start with the challenger round. And in this challenging round, it is based on current affairs. You need to be updated with your general knowledge and of course with what is happening around the world. So let's see if you have been reading those newspapers and those magazines. Now coming to the rules related to this round. Again, there will be four categories for this. The questions will be worth 400, 800, 1000 and 1200. Each For each question, the time will be 10 seconds. You can challenge any other team of your choice. You have to choose a category for them, but you cannot choose the score question. Remember, once you have challenged a team, you cannot challenge the team in return again. Every team will get to challenge any other team. After the first spin, to start the rounds, we will be going alphabetically. There is no pass on for these questions and there is no daily double on this round. Once you have selected a team and a category, you cannot change it. So are we ready? All set to start this round? And yes, so that's how the matrix looks. And let's move on to the first category. The first category is personalities. We need to take inspiration from a lot of personalities. There's so many of them around. And that's why this category is repeated in two places. Okay, the second category is sports. The third, India. The fourth category, entertainment. And we'll go into the breakout rooms to please select your strategies. So the learners have been shared a lot of websites to prepare them and to also keep themselves updated with various rounds, with various international events happening and the events happening in India. These topics will be, of course, just a start for them to start getting into the habit of reading the newspapers and keeping track of the different news which keep coming in.
True, Miss Sunita. And I think whoever wins or loses, there's a lot of learning, for all of them, for the viewers, for the participants, and for all of us.
So I do hope the viewers who are watching us live, I hope you're finding the quiz challenging. And I'm sure this is definitely a test of your skills too. So, and we will be having the learners joining in any minute.
We'll definitely see the learners taking advantage of the scores and deciding whom to challenge. So, they are working on the scores, which team is at which score, and then deciding whom would they like to give the challenge question to.
Okay, and with everyone back in, let's begin with the third round and the exciting and the challenging round. Let's move on. Okay, shall we begin with the spinning of the wheel? Ready? This is just to start the whole process of which team is going to begin. Is it going to be TT House again? Let's see. And it is the SS House. SS House, we begin with you.
Miss, the TD should be win. If we do all correct, we will win.
Okay, all the best for that. Okay, let's begin with SS House. Please choose your team and the category with which you would like to challenge them. SS House?
We would like to challenge Vivi to India.
Right. VV House, please choose your score
400.
question.
400.
Okay, here you go.
I know.
Yes, please give me the answer.
Ayushman Khurana.
Please read the question.
Oh.
That was an incorrect answer. I wanted the name of the magazine. The name of the magazine is the Time magazine. He was named among the top 100 as one of the famous artists. So it was, I wanted the name of the magazine. Yes, it is very well known that it is Ayushman Khurrana. That was a close one. Okay, let's move on to the VV House. VV House, please choose your team and the category.
We would like to challenge TT to entertainment.
Right. TT, please choose your score question.
400.
Okay, TT is going for 400. Recognize this personality.
Anybody?
Okay.
Miss, I'm not from the TT
Okay.
house, but can I
So
answer?
since there are no answers from the TT house, we'll open it to the rest of the
Matthew
learners. Yes,
Perry. Matthew
He was in
Perry.
Friends.
it is Matthew Perry and it is from Friends. He plays Chandler in that. And yes, it's a very popular series and I think everybody loves it. Okay, let's move on to the TT house. TT house, please choose a category and your team. Please choose a team first.
Miss, we will choose Gigi.
Gigi, please choose your category. Choose your score question. Gigi House.
Which category?
400.
Sports.
Oh, sports. Okay. Can we go sports 800?
Okay. TG House, you had not mentioned the category, right? Gigi House, sports for which score?
800.
And here is your question for 800. This Indian fast bowler became the third Indian pacer. Name him.
Does anyone else know?
Okay,
Is it? Miss, I'm from TT. Can I answer?
Okay, Gigi House, 1 minute. Gigi House, any answers?
Yeah, miss. Is it Ishant Sharma?
It is Ishant Sharma, and Gigi House gets 800 for that. That was correct, Gigi House. It was Ishant Sharma. I request the other houses, please wait till I open it to all the other learners. Okay? And Gigi House, I think, has opened its score. So that's great going. Right, Gigi House, your turn to challenge a team, and I think you're left with just one single choice. Please tell me the name of the team.
SS, I think.
Right. SS House?
We
Please.
challenge SS to entertainment.
Right. SS House, please choose a score question.
800.
800 for SS House. This much popular character of Iron Man from Avengers series is
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. and absolutely correct. SS House, that was bang on, and it is Robert Downey Jr. That is absolutely correct. And we move on to the home screen, and we will begin this round, the next round of 4 questions with the TT House. TT House, please choose a category and your score question. TT House, please choose a team to challenge.
VV personalities.
Vivi, please choose a score question.
400.
Okay. Identify the star.
From
Tom Felton.
Tom Felton.
It is?
Tom Felton.
Tom Felton.
Tom
It
Felton.
is correct. It is Tom Felton or Thomas Felton. That is correct. Yes. And let's move on. Who's the next team to be choosing choosing the challenging team?
GG the sports.
Okay, VV House.
Okay,
VV House is challenging the
GG House to sports. We'll take
Okay.
400.
Okay, they're challenging the GG House, and here is your 400-point question.
Punjab Kings.
It is correct. It is Punjab Kings. Absolutely correct, GG House. It is 400. That was bang on. Absolutely correct. Yes, GG House. Whom are you going to challenge?
TT House to India.
TT House to India. TT House, please.
800. Okay.
Okay, let's go for 800. Yes. I think this has been the talk of the town.
Miss, the orders I have to put mask and maintain social distancing.
I will not take that answer. That has been actually since for a very long time, since more than 8 months. But I
Miss,
will
could
open it to the other teams.
Miss, I'm
No
from
more
VV.
answers from the TT House. Sorry.
Miss, I'm from VV, could I? There was some law
I'll-
enforcing orders that were there before, so he has
Miss, if you don't-
extended them to 31st of March.
What is the law enforcement orders? I will not accept that anyway. It was just a pass on, but the correct answer is that the Maharashtra government has banned any political, religious, or social gatherings in view of the increasing COVID-19 cases. Okay, let's move on and back to the home screen, and it is the turn of the TT House. I think TT House, you have just one team left. Please give the name.
SS.
SS, and for which category are you challenging them?
And
Please tell a category. Personalities. Yes, SS House, please choose your
Miss
score question.
800.
800.
800. Here you go. Identify this business tycoon.
Anyone from my class?
Okay, no answers from the SS House.
Miss, I
Okay, I'm
think I
going to
know.
open it to the others.
I know,
SS
Miss.
House, no answers. I'm going to open it to the others. Yes,
Can I
learners.
answer from TT?
Yes, TT House, go ahead.
Warren Buffett.
It is Warren Buffett, and that was absolutely correct. Okay, just a second.
Katya, lower your camera.
Okay, TT House, I think you had got two chances. Did you challenge twice? We'll move on to the VV House for the third round. VV House, please choose your challenging team.
SS to India.
Okay, VV House is challenging the SS House and for India. SS House, please choose the score question.
1000.
Priyanka Chopra has, oops, sorry, that was,
It was
that was, yes, sorry about that. And I'm going to just share the screen again, 1 minute. And I'm going to give you an extra question in the next round a little later. So SS House gets an extra question for that particular, to replace that question. We'll move on. SS House, whom would you like to challenge now?
We would like to
SS House?
GG to sports.
We'll take 1000.
Okay, Gigi House would like to take 1000 for sports.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Does anyone know?
Miss, I'm from SS. Can I attempt?
Miss, can I tell?
Okay, Gigi House, no answers. Yes, SS House. Go ahead.
TT.
I think
Rishabh Pant.
I think it's Aksar Patel.
It's Rishabh Pant. The answer was incorrect, but anyway, that was an open question, no points for anyone. And we go back to the Gigi House. Gigi House, please choose your challenging team and the category.
We'll challenge VV House to personalities.
Okay, VV House, please
1000.
choose for 1000. Okay, here is identify the sports person.
Anyone from VV?
No answers?
Rafuna Das.
Can I have the answer again?
Rafi Nadal.
It is Rafael Nadal. That's correct. The absolutely correct answer. 1000 for VV House for that. Absolutely correct. Request learners, please speak a little loudly and on the mics. Okay. Let's move on to the next team. VV House, please choose your challenging team and the category. VV House, quickly, please.
We will challenge TT to India.
Okay. TT House, since there's only one question on the board, I'm not going to ask you what score question. Here it is.
Miss, is it?
1 minute, please. 1 minute. Yes, TT House.
International Test Championship.
Is it Ranji Trophy?
I want to know one answer. Somebody gave the answer before that. Who said that?
International Test Championship.
I'm going to take that as your answer. That is incorrect. The actual answer was Ranji Trophy. So no points for that. No points for that. Sorry. We go back to the home screen and we begin now with the Gigi House. Gigi House, please choose your challenging team and the category.
SS at sports.
Gigi is challenging the sport, the SS House for sports.
1200.
Gigi, you have challenged the SS House. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, SS House, here is your question. There are no minus points, so please do give a chance.
The Sardar Patel Stadium in Ahmedabad.
Okay, I'm not going to give it to you. It is not Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Stadium. Anybody else would like to give a chance? Take a chance.
Can I say? Was it
Yes.
Narendra Modi Stadium?
It is the Narendra Modi Stadium, but it is inside the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Sports Complex. So that was like a very close one, Shreya. Okay, let's move on to the SS House. SS House, please choose your challenging team and the category.
TT to personalities.
Okay, TT to personalities. TT, you seem to have only one question left on the board. So I'm going to show that to you and guess this head of nation.
Miss Crystals?
It is not.
Yeah, I'm from GG. Can I answer?
Okay, no points to that team. Yes.
This is
Somebody.
Vladimir Putin.
It is Putin, the third most powerful world
President of
leader.
Russia.
Yes, and for Russia. Absolutely correct. So that's good that somebody's been reading. Okay, let's go back to the home screen. And that was SS House had challenged the TT House. So TT House, we come back to you. Let's please choose a challenging team. SS House, TT House, please choose the team whom you're challenging.
We are challenging.
I didn't hear the name of the team. I can't hear the name of the team. Please, can you be louder and clearer? VV. Okay,
Gigi?
VV House.
No, Miss Gigi.
Okay, TT is going to challenge the GG House. GG House, you have only 2 questions on the board. Can you choose? 1000. Okay, here you go. Last category on the board. Entertainment.
Doesn't even know.
Yes, so for entertainment for 1000. Yes.
Anyone in GG know this?
No.
Nobody?
Miss,
Okay.
I'm from BV. Can I say the answer?
Okay, so no points to the Gigi house. We open it to everybody
A fault
else.
in our stars. The fault in
I
our
know
stars.
it.
The
Miss,
fault in our.
someone and Gigi was saying I know the answer.
I was trying to answer.
Okay, that's why I said you need to be loud and clear.
Miss, but
Okay?
they were both talking at the same time. So no one.
Okay. I'm not going to allow that because, as I said, when only the team leader should allow one person to speak. If there are three people going to be speaking, it's not going to happen.
Miss,
So
but
one team.
Miss, the thing is that you didn't open it to all houses.
Yeah,
You didn't say that, and I said that can I give it to someone else in my house?
So, is this the Gigi team who's answering the question?
Yes, the Gigi team was answering it, and
Do
then
you have
Vivi
the
answered.
answer, Gigi team?
yes, miss.
Okay, but since the answer has been, do you have the answer? Can I know what is the answer?
The Fault in Our Stars.
Okay, so I'm going to give it to you. It is The Fault in Our Stars. 1000 points to the Gigi house for The Fault in Our Stars. Let's move on to the last question on the board. And Gigi house, you can challenge only one team. Please give the name.
Is that Team SS?
No, it is only, the only house left is Vivi.
Oh, okay, Vivi then.
Is it correct, the scorers?
No, miss. Miss, actually, Vivi has to challenge. Gigi's done with challenging.
Yeah,
Okay.
miss.
Okay, VB House, they haven't had a chance to be challenged.
Challenge.
Okay, so VB House, I'm going to give you this question, which is the last question on the board. VB House, your question.
Anyone from Vivi? I had seen this movie.
VB House, quickly, please. I need an answer now. Okay.
Can I try that SS?
Okay, I am going to close the timer for the VV house and open it to all the learners. Yes, yes,
It's Gunjan.
yes, it's open to the other houses, one person at a time. Yes, SS house.
Gunjan Saxena.
It is Gunjan Saxena. That is absolutely correct, but no points over there. And we come to the end of this round, and that was, yes.
Nita, where will the 1,000-point question for India come?
Yes, I am going to give it to you right away. 1 minute. Just give me a moment. I'm going to read out the question to you. Yes. I'm going to read out the question for you. And it is in the category of books. Who is the author of the book Wonder?
RJ Palacio.
I'll give it to you. It is RJ Palacio. That is absolutely correct. 1000 points for SS House for that.
Miss, so it's okay if it wasn't in the category of India.
It was not in the category, yes. Okay, so we move on to the last round of this quiz, and it is the rapid fire round. So the rapid fire round has been chosen on themes chosen by the learners themselves. Let us find out what team has chosen what theme. Let's start off with sharing the screen. And okay, since we have the teams already, since the teams had already decided what is their topic, there are no breakout rooms for this. So please remember that you have in this round 90 seconds to answer 8 questions on the board, 200 points per question. And if you get all 8 answers, all 8 questions correct, you get a bonus of 400. That's a whooping 2000 points in your kitty.
Miss,
Please remember, just a second. Please remember, have only one speaker talking for your team. In case you do not know the answer, please say pass immediately. If there is time left, I will be repeating the questions. When in the repeat, your team member, any other team member can answer. Again, please coordinate and answer only one. Only one answer will be accepted. Yes, Shreya?
are we going to be seeing the scores for round 3?
No. There will be no scores seen for round 3 and round 4. We wait till the scores are tallied till the end. So are we ready with the rapid fire round?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, ma'am.
All teams, we are going to begin this round by spinning the wheel to find out who is going to begin this round. And we start. Is it going to be SS again or is it going to be TT? SS was once lucky, TT was twice, and let's stop this. Oh, SS is really having a lucky streak today. So let's start with the SS house, and I am going to go to the SS house directly. We will skip this, and yes, SS house has been very, very smart and played safe. They have chosen the category literature, and they have chosen one particular novel, Number the Stars. So, I am going to start with the questions. Please remember, you have 90 seconds on the board, on the time. I will repeat the questions, only the questions which you pass. Please remember to say pass as soon if you are not sure of your answer. And your timer starts now. Name the family about whom this story is.
It's about the Johansons.
I'll give it to you. 200. Who did her best friend Ellen Rosen pretend that she was?
Lizzie Johansson.
Incorrect. From the shore of Uncle Henrik's farm, which country can be seen?
Sweden.
Absolutely correct. What was the code name used by Papa when he was talking on the phone to Uncle Henrik, which actually stood for Ellen and the other Jewish people?
Cigarettes.
Absolutely correct. What does Animari do to avoid the soldiers knowing about that Ellen is a Jew?
She pass.
When the Nazis ordered the casket opened, what did Mrs. Jonasson say to avoid them opening it?
That great aunt Bert had typhus.
Absolutely correct. The girl used for the cover of this book went by the name of Anna Katerina. From which country was she?
Sweden.
Absolutely correct. Number the stars what was the crucial weapon invented for the Jews to avoid detection by the Nazis in this book?
A handkerchief that had a drug that went
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. And I'm going to go back to your past question. What does Annie Marie do to avoid the soldiers knowing the Alan is a Jew? I'll let you answer that.
necklace. Removes the Star of David necklace.
Absolutely correct. It is, and you had one incorrect answer.
Miss for
So
that.
that's,
Miss for that. Doesn't she pretend to be Lizzie Johansson when the Nazis come into the apartment?
I didn't hear Lizzie.
Miss, I said Lizzie Johansson.
Yeah, even I heard Lizzie Johansson.
Okay, it is Lizzie then. It is 200 points and SS has scored a bumper 2,000 points. They got all the answers on, so that's 1600 plus the bonus points of 400. Great going. We are now going to go to the TT house. TT house, your topic for the rapid fire was the cricketer MS Dhoni. Please remember, I am going to go back to the past questions when you have still some time left. Please be again repeating loud and clear on your mics. And are we ready, TT House?
Yes, Miss.
Uh, who the speaker is, please keep your mics clear. I'm unable to hear the answers correctly. TT House, and keep yourself unmute. TT House, your time starts now. Sorry. Your time starts now. MS Dhoni grew up in Ranchi but made his debut with which team?
Bihar.
Absolutely correct. What was Dhoni's score in his ODI debut against Bangladesh?
Pass.
I didn't hear it. Pass. How
Miss.
many Asia Cups has India won under Dhoni's captaincy?
2.
Please be clearer.
2.
Absolutely correct. Before becoming interested in cricket, what was Dhoni's passion?
Football.
Absolutely correct. What did Dhoni work as before he began playing professional cricket?
Miss, the ticket collector.
He was a ticket collector. Absolutely correct. Name India's third highest civilian award that Dhoni has received in 2018. I'm going to. That is incorrect. What is the longest streak of test matches that MS Dhoni did not lose as a captain? For how many years?
Pass.
Against whom did Dhoni play his last ODI?
Miss, again New Zealand.
Absolutely correct. I'm going to go back to your past questions. What was Dhoni's score in his ODI debut against Bangladesh?
Miss, 3.
Incorrect. And your time is up. You have one pass left and you had one incorrect. So that's, you had 6 correct questions. We now move on. Sorry, that's 5 correct questions. You passed 1 and you had 2 incorrect. So we move on to the VV house. VV house, your topic was Harry Potter 7, part 2 of the movie. And your timer starts now. Who besides David Hyman, David Barron was produced of this movie?
J.K. Rowling.
Absolutely correct. The idea to split the book into 2 parts was suggested by which executive producer? I'm going to pass that. What does Harry do with the wand in the eye? What does Harry do with the wand in the end of the movie?
He breaks it and throws it.
Absolutely correct. This movie won the BAFTA awards for the best special visual effects. Who was the visual effects supervisor? This is the only Harry Potter movie to have received a 12A certificate from the British Board of Film Certification. What is the 12A certificate? Which word spoken by Snap during his memories seen by Harry Potter became viral across the world in tribute to the late actor Alan Rickman? Of the main performers, who is the only one who never seriously considered leaving the franchise at some point?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Incorrect. Who was the second son of Harry and Ginny as shown in the movie? I'll let you give me that.
Albus
Vivi House, your answers are not heard clearly. I'm going to let you repeat that answer. Please say loudly and clearly.
Albus Severus.
No, yes, that is absolutely correct, Albus Severus. So you have got 3 answers correct. Vivi House, you need to be little louder and more clearer. And the last team on the board is the Gigi House. So we are going to go to the Gigi House. And their topic, their theme was the planet Jupiter. Gigi House, one last request to the team members again. Please speak clearly and loudly on the mic. Gigi House, your time starts now. What is the name of the largest moon in the solar system that belongs to Jupiter? Absolutely correct. What is the name of the NASA spacecraft orbiting Jupiter?
Pass.
What name does the 300-year-old story on Jupiter go by? The old storm, sorry.
The greater spot.
Absolutely correct. Which moon of Jupiter has a subsurface ocean with more water than the total amount found on Earth?
Io.
Incorrect. How many spacecrafts have previously flown by the Jupiter system?
3.
Incorrect. Which was the mission which was the first to enter and orbit around the planet?
Pass.
How many moons, including the large ones, orbit Jupiter's surface?
79.
Absolutely correct. The great planetary conjunction of Jupiter took place with which planet?
Saturn.
Absolutely correct. I'm going back to your past questions. What name does the 300-year, what is the name of the NASA spacecraft orbiting Jupiter?
Juno.
Absolutely correct. Which was the mission which was first to enter and orbit around the planet?
Does anyone else know from meeting this question?
Your last 2 seconds on the board.
Pass.
Okay, and that is time up. You get 5 questions correct. The answer for that was Galileo mission. And we come to the end of today's quiz. And we have one extra question which was to be given to one of the team members. The scorers, if you could please tell me whether the extra question has been done.
Miss, it was
Okay, the extra question has been done. Okay. We are going to be just a second.
Miss, you're on mute.
Miss, you're on mute.
Gurjas, whom you're talking?
Okay, till the scorers are commencing on and are discussing and tallying the scores to keep you in a position to know where we stand. Before we end this session and the scores, I would like to thank a few people. Uh, is the screen visible and everyone can see me? Okay, that's fantastic. So while the scores are being tallied, I'm just going to give my acknowledgements to a few people. I would like to thank the management, the SMT members for trusting me to carry out this event, and mainly also to my Spox, my right hand, Ms. Sheetal Yadav and Ms. Bhavna Chopra and Mr. Rodrigo for helping me through these events. I thank all the teachers who have contributed by way of questions and valuable feedback for improving the session. I would like to also thank Mr. Mukesh Tekwani, my brother, mentor and guide, who has very kindly arranged the score sheet for this quiz. The house teachers for guiding and helping the learners to plan their strategies for this. And last but not the least, the enthusiastic learners. Okay, we have one question which is still remaining for the SS house. I think in one of the teams in rounds,
Miss, they
I had.
answered the question already.
Yes, now in the current affairs, we had skipped and they had got a score question for that. But in the quizzical round, in round one, we had, I had inadvertently shown the question of Priyanka Chopra on the screen, if you'll recall.
But Miss,
Miss,
you
that
already
was the
asked
question.
us.
You already got a
Yeah, that was the
question.
question that you gave the SS the
Who
extra question.
is the author of Wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah, you asked that.
Okay, okay, let me just check with the score.
Hello, Miss. Can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead. Someone's trying to say something.
Yeah, Miss, it's Tamanna.
Yes, Ms. Tamanna.
Ma'am, by the time teachers are doing the scoring, can I tell everybody to introduce themselves one by one, please?
That would be lovely. Let's have the team members introducing themselves.
Ma'am, can you please stop your presentation, please? So we'll be able to see. I will call out the name of the child and then you can introduce yourself, please. Keep. Anything? Just want to check. Okay, wait.
Ms. Tamanna, are we still introducing the learners?
I have to click pictures for them. So
Okay,
I just,
learners,
yeah. So I need
please
to,
go ahead.
yeah.
Let's have.
I'll call out your name, yeah.
Let's have the Gigi House. Let's have the Gigi House please come up and introduce themselves.
Yeah. My name is Putriyat Singh Chawla and I'm from GG.
Okay.
I'm Katya and I'm from GG. My name is Anna and I'm from GG.
My name is Dilika and I'm from GG too.
Hello.
Can we have the TT house, please? Kindly be slow when you speak up your name.
Miss, and my name is Gurjas. My favorite subject is physics and cricket.
My name is Rishit and I'm in TT.
My name is Arvan and I'm in TT.
My name is Yathat Kothariya and I am in
Can we have Aryan speaking for us, please?
My name is Aryan and I'm from SS. I'm Shreya and I'm in 7th grade.
I'm Ishan and I represent us.
Shan, can you put your head up, please? Straight, and then speak and wait till I tell you to go, okay? Speak.
My name is Ishan and I am from the SSR.
My name is Vidisha and I'm from the SS house.
Diva?
My name is Diva Lohiana from DVV House.
Delisha?
My name is Delisha and I'm from GG.
Anya? Can you speak for me, please?
My name is Anya and I'm from GG.
Thank you, children. Miss, you can carry on. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Tamanna. And I'm going to just share a screen. So yes, we have actually, there were two questions to be extra questions, and coincidentally it just so happened that both were for the SS house. So I'm going to recollect you all and remind the team
Miss,
members, learners,
I only remember
learners.
the one question.
We have made a note, learners. Can I just speak, please? Okay, learners, the rest of you, please, everybody, can I have you all on mute? So in round one, in the quizzical round, I think there was one question in the audiovisual round. There was one question on Priyanka Chopra in which the answer was displayed. In place of that, I gave the question of the books. Okay, right? We had a books category, but I had given, instead of a personalities category, I gave the books category. Now, in the challenging round, SS House did not get to answer. They missed one chance because the challenging team and the challenge team, there was a little cross over there. So the SS team missed a challenged question. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share screen and I'm going to allow the SS house to see this question, and if they answer it within the time, they are, just give me a moment till I get this questions ready on the board. And okay, so SS house, please be ready. This is your question for in replacement for the challenging round. You cannot choose a category, so I'm just displaying directly. It is on monuments. It's on the India theme.
Yeah. My answer.
Yes, SS House?
Myanmar.
Incorrect. The answer is not Myanmar, it is Nepal. The answer is Nepal. They recently received 1 million made in India doses of the COVID-19 vaccine.
Miss, just
So
verifying the Priyanka Chopra one was in the challenge round for India, right?
it was not in the challenge round, it was in the audiovisual round.
Okay.
Okay, so we have come to the end of this session for the intermediates.
Sucks.
And did you all enjoy it?
Yes,
How many of you
miss.
found the questions very tough? Let's have that. Unmute
Some were
yourselves.
very tough, some were moderate. Miss,
Some
but
were very
some
tough.
questions, the 1,200 points were easier than the 400 points.
Okay, so that shows I underestimated all of you. Okay, so let's hope we will have the next quiz and I can give you all more challenging questions next time.
Miss,
Correct?
are the results going to be posted like right now?
No, we are not going to be posting the results, but we have something coming in from the scorers. Give me a second.
Yes, Shreya, to answer that question, that the scores, yeah, she's asking about the final scores. We are done with the final scores, but you'll have to wait a little longer for the results to be posted on Facebook and our Instagram pages. So keep visiting the pages and you will finally see your final which house is the winner for this quiz. And it has been a brilliant show, I must say. And it was tough for me and Miss Roshni to just keep a tab because you were answering so fast and just the speed of the scores. And the rapid fire round was amazing. I think you all did wonderfully well there. And since we were going through all the practice sessions, and I know how we were building on the rapid fire round, so it was amazing, I must say. The last few weeks of practice have been invigorating, where our learners have explored their immense potentials and enhanced their skills. This is for all the viewers who have been connected with us through the social media platforms. And I'm sure the anticipation of the scores will surely be at the peak. You need to give us some time so that we'll review and post it there. The results will be announced shortly on the Facebook and Instagram pages. Be sure to visit. And I think, Ms. Sunita, if they're done, the learners can please log out and watch out for the scores. Keep soaring, keep inspiring. See you again.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, and keep reading those
Thank you,
newspapers.
miss. Bye.
See y'all.